To create our pattern, we're going to use a bunch of tools that we've used before, but in some new ways. So first I'm going to create a sketch on this front XZ plane. Then I am going to project my top and bottom lines of my cylinder. Then I'm going to create a construction line from the midpoint of the top to the midpoint of the bottom. To make these next steps easier, I'm going to hide my body for now, so I'm only looking at my sketch. I'm going to create my hexagon, so I'm going to go to polygon. I'm going to do the inscribed polygon. I'm going to go find the center of this line, which is right here. I'm going to make that a 20mm hexagon. And I accidentally left it in construction mode, so I'm going to double click on that to select those lines and undo construction mode. Then I want this point and this point to be perfectly aligned with the construction line, so I want that vertical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my horizontal vertical constraints, and I'm going to select this line to make sure that my hexagon is lined up correctly. Now I'm going to go create a couple more construction lines. So I'm going to go back to my lines, go back to construction, and I'm going to draw one from the midpoint of my hexagon to the center of this line, and then the exact same thing over to this line. So now I've got two construction lines I'm going to use for the pattern. Now I'm going to go to create, go down to rectangular pattern. The object that I want to pattern is obviously the hexagon, so I'm going to double click on that line to make sure it selects all 6 of the lines. Then for the direction, I'm going to start with just one of these 2 lines. I'll start with this one. And then I'm going to change this to spacing. I'm going to change the quantity to 10, and then I'm going to make it symmetric. And the distance I want between them is 40mm. Okay, so my pattern looks like this, so that gets one of our rows. Now I want to duplicate that, so to duplicate that, I'm going to select this direction as well, and then basically repeat that for all of these, 10, 40, and symmetric. And there we go, there's my pattern. So I'll say OK, and I will finish the sketch.